You couldn't have worked in Hawaii selling cocktails on the beach. Which particular planet are we orbiting?
We're in the heart of Arizona, Lazarus, if you're getting homesick. Not that you'd recognize the location. It would take 1,000,000 years for someone unauthorized just to stumble onto this place.
You work for the G?
The military, to be precise. Worked. Top secret installation dedicated to paranormal research. I'm sure you heard about the American government's experiments into the paranormal in the 70s and 80s. Project Sunstreak, and so on.
Some of us were still biting the heads off our G.I. Joes back then, buddy.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mileage in clairvoyant espionage. Sunstreak was, frankly, a waste of time. After 10 years of men sitting in rooms trying to guess the color of the enemy's underwear, they pulled the funding, gave it up for the bad idea that it was. But imagine if you had a spy who could break in anywhere, undetectable, unstoppable, who could find anything, break anything, do anything.
You mean, dun dun dun, a ghost spy?
Exactly. What do you think the government would give for that? After everything you've seen, you find it hard to believe?
No, I just thought it was blasting away in a monster movie, and it turns out all along we're just in a good old-fashioned conspiracy thriller. Damn. You know, I would have played it a lot more moody.
First, we need to get to a control terminal, see the lay of the land. The doors are all auto-sealing, so let's clear the room to proceed. As I suspected, the place is far from deserted, Lazarus. You see here? The whole area is overrun. Okay, the base is self-sealing, so we'll have to clear out each section before we can progress. If we can get to the central shaft, we'll be able to bypass the security doors. Come on! Follow me. Come on.
Yes.
Follow me! Take a look around. I know you're a curious man.
I'm a cop. Hey, isn't that you?
Yes. The breakthroughs we were making in astral science were simply breathtaking, if I say so myself.
And check out those flares.
I should have known the intelligence room wasn't the place to bring you. You see the woman beside me? Wait a second. Yes, there.
Uh-huh.
That's Kate Heller.
Okay.
A brilliant scientist. She was the real astral traveler. I think this must be the last film of her. A couple of days later, we undertook the experiment which led to her accident. Her body left all but lifeless, her spirit trapped in the astral form you know so well. She fused with me just as she's now fused with you. Our goal then was to recombine her body and spirit, but at the same time, we were making brilliant progress in our work.
So the accident was the real start of ghost hunting. I bet you were king of the base.
I was promoted.
Screw the promotion. Promotion's for the likes of me. All this stuff should get you some sort of Nobel Prize.
Hey, yeah, all that free publicity is just what a secret base is looking for. But seriously, Lazarus, some of my work, or the way they were planning to use it, I wouldn't choose to dine out on.
Hey, what are these things?
There were all sorts of specialist departments about the base. See here, one group was working on what they called the zero bomb. Not trapping ghosts, but totally obliterating them. We must get going now, but here, Lazarus, this is what I wanted you to see. They never thought I could access this, and it's why I had to leave the base. What started out as no more than an interesting specimen grew to become king of the base, as you'd say. He made the military leaders an offer.
Gentlemen, you will never achieve your goals as things stand. The professor is merely competent, incapable of the ultimate prize. Why? Because he is a weak man, a civilian. He has too many scruples. Grant me the body of Kate Heller. Grant me the right to properly exploit Professor Richmond. All on my own terms, and I will deliver domination of your enemies for all eternity. I will be your Knight Protector.
How well do you know the military, Lazarus? It would have been the end of Kate Heller, and who knows what they had in store for me.
So you scooted with the body of Miss Heller.
Became Professor Brooke of Montsay High.
And Ghosthunter.
Let's go to work.
know, man. I don't like this at all. Face it, we're trapped.
If we could override the computer?
Don't look at me. Oh, wait a minute. What about our computer buddy? Maybe he can help.
Indeed, I could, Officer Jones. It is a risk, but entirely necessary. Try to download me into the computer terminal. I may be able to override the lock system.
I guess it's our only option.
Thank you, Professor. And since I always keep my word, get out while you still can.
Why, Richmond?
A necessary subterfuge on my part, I'm afraid.
Say that again and look me in the eyes.
Betrayal, my own final sensation. A hollow, unsatisfying fury I found. Allow me to add a sprinkling of humiliation. It's not even you I'm after. Look at you, searching for escape. Even now you're thinking, my gun, my weapons, my friends. There must be a way. There is no way. You see, this is the moment the living wake, when they realize there's no one to pull them from the burning cup, or save them from the stranger with a sparkling blade. The moment I know. Squandered lives. Thinking there's always tomorrow. There's always a way. And then the fear as the blade sinks in, the fire burns. The bullet hits home.
All very poetic. But what is it you actually want?
Ha! You're keen, aren't you? Keep him talking. Keep thinking. I've taken what I want from you. The chosen one. And with her, I'm taking life. And the ghosts you've captured from them, I'm taking power.
Steele! Steele!
I've lived off these moments for 100 years. This is the version I adore, the storm before the calm.
Steele!
Your fate is in your partner's hands. I promise you to her.
But you're controlling her.
Am I? Oh, that's not very sporting.
Lazarus!
Steele, don't do it. Keep thinking. Think for yourself. Just keep thinking, okay? Throw me your gun. He's in here somewhere. Quickly, throw me your gun. No, Steele!
There is evil in the world that cannot be seen, and someone must defeat it. Mission objective clear. Eradicate all ghosts in military base. 23% probability of succeeding. Proceeding. is strange to meet one's maker. Stranger still to find that he is worthless.
What do you want?
From you, I want nothing.
You're nothing. Nothing but a bug-ridden replica.
Affirmative. You are the man, I the reflection. Yet it is you that has betrayed everything.
Shut up!
Everything I was built for. Everything you stood for.
No human could have endured what I went through. The voices, the darkness, the torture. No programming will help you understand any of that. I simply couldn't take anymore.
Analyzing. Self-justification, self-pity. Fact. You led Officer Jones to his death. Incontestable inference. You are a murderer.
Wait. Where are you going? You have to get me out of here.
Officer Jones may be dead, but his mission is alive.
No, come back. You have to help me. I made you. You can help me escape.
If I had a master, he is dead. Goodbye, Professor. It has been disappointing.
Wait! Wait!
This is what it has all been about, Lazarus. The resurrection machine, at last.
Oh, there's Astra, look! Hey!
You see there? That is Kate Heller.
What's this thing do?
Step inside and I'll tell you.
The world is full of ghosts, Lazarus. Every man that is killed before his allotted time becomes one. No moving on into the next life, and they, or should I say you, simply wander forever watching human life progress, unable to intervene, or frustrating existence. The professor learned that some extremely powerful spirits were capable of intervening in human affairs, and with those he encountered, the intervention was nearly always malevolent. He also suspected that a process of decay could be traced. His theory was that after a period spanning centuries of human existence, all ghosts diminished to non-sentient monsters. Put simply, they stopped existing. You see, he came across none from truly ancient times. From all this, you will appreciate the importance attached to this machine. Its purpose is to return Ghost to living human form.
It's my vote. Never mind centuries, I've already had it with haunting.
It would appear that Astro is crucial to the machine's operation. I cannot predict the full consequences of doing so, but as you wish to live again, our only option is to use the machine. Perhaps reversal of everything we have hoped for, but the only logical course of action.
You don't hear me arguing. Let's do it.
The machine.
I'm alive. I lost my second sight. Hawksmoor? Where?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Ideas?
Destroy the machine.
It's the moment you love, worm boy. What's going through your mind now? A bullet.
Professor, I have one useful function remaining. Look. $0. We can end it. Forever. We can end it.
No. Come on. Come on.
There's no time. We have to go now.
I'll be right behind you.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, he's alive. What about Kate?
I got her. Come on. I can help you.
Go, I'll be right behind you.
Professor, are you still toying with forces you do not understand? You can never bring this to an end.
It's okay. I'm a weak man, a civilian. I have too many scruples. You may want to cover your ears.
The professor? You don't think he made it?
I don't know what to think.
What? What?
Nothing. It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. I was just thinking about filing my report.
Oh, God.
I'm not sure where to start.
Don't start then. No one's gonna believe it anyway.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Seriously, what do you think we should do?
Pretend it never happened.
It never happened.
Just gotta think of a good reason for being about 3 days late.
Make it a good excuse. You may need to use it again. You sure you're finished with all that stuff in there?
Yeah, this real world would do me just fine. Homicide, carjacking, narcotics.
Illegal parking, noisy neighbors, dog fouling. Hey, it's a jungle out here, partner.
You know, back there, you shot me. You killed me.
And your point is?
Took you 2 shots. I need a partner who can do the job at 1.